stacks of starts, and those starts need finishes. So I thought today that I would go over these and see which one I want to do next, and also give you a preview of what's to come after that. I think I have in mind what I want to do, but it's a good idea to go through and see where we are as far as the mountain of work that I have set myself up to do. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so let me put on my glasses here so I can see what's going on. Yes. This stack here is miles deep, so I'm going to put some over there, and I'm just going to go one at a time here. Now, let's just take a look at how we start. Yes, zoom in here so you can see what's happening. I like this piece, and I think this is a good contender to start with. I was using this pin, this pilot pin for this. I don't have many left of this. The ink has since been discontinued, so got to go easy on. I try not to start any pieces with that pin. But this one was rendered so far with this pin, and it has a very nice, smooth and delicate personality. This ink, yeah, comes out very, very thin, but yeah, smooth. It's the smoothest ink that I have, but as I said, been discontinued, unfortunately. So this will be fun to wrap up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to proceed with this piece. Don't really have a plan for it. Is that everything? Yes, that's all I have in this folder. This one is not really a stack now, is it? It's doesn't have that distinction. Let's see what's going on here. Another thin pseudo stack. This one, and this one also, I believe, was rendered with a ballpoint pen. Yes, ballpoint pen indeed. The pilot ballpoint pen. And this one is as busy as it gets. It's very busy. I don't even know what orientation I'm going to put it at. I think maybe this way is the way it would go. I think I left off here. It's been a long time. I think I started this years ago. Maybe 2012. More than 10 years ago. Yeah. So yeah. There's that. Now here's a stack. This is a stack. I got plenty here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, isn't that a beauty? Okay, let's see. What's going on here? That was one I finished, actually. So that needs to go in the finished pile. What is this? Oh, another old one. And also, this one is... Zoom in here. And I zoom again. Boom, boom. Yeah, I like this one. And it also uses a pilot. But I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it. It's the way these go sometimes. It's the way this one goes anyway. See what we're doing here. Interesting. That I can't show you yet. Am I going to get to something that you can see? Yeah, here we go. Now this one, I haven't shown you what's going on with this yet. Last time that I showed this in one of my sessions, I had a lot less finished, and I worked all this. I worked much of this off camera. In fact, I don't even think that anybody would recognize where it was before, because All of this is new. And I did use this this kind of standard go-to pen that I've been using for the last couple years, this Bic, because I don't think that the Bic ink is going to run out anytime soon. I think they're pretty set in the world. Yeah, so obviously I got to finish up in here, and I think I'll take it down a little bit, not much further. And this is on graph paper, so already it loses some of its value, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it'll increase its value because it's on graph paper. But in 200 years, I'm sure all this blue ink will be gone. It will fade away. So I have to finish that. I want to finish that, actually. I do. I want to finish that one. So I will. So let's take a look here. Zoom out just one. There we go. The ink that I used here, I think it is the Bic. Pretty sure. And right. Oh, this is a very interesting piece. I see it going a little bit more over in here. Something happening here, maybe some type of a object there. The asymmetry will balance it out. I don't care for symmetrical pieces, so I'm going to try and make it as asymmetrical as I can. Yeah, finish that one up. I like this one, so I'm going to definitely get on that one. This one I like, but it is in its early stages that yeah, I can't really say will I continue it or not at this point, but I do like it. I like a lot of what's happening. And I am using, for this one, I'm using the Bic. And yeah, I have no idea where this is going to go, what's going to happen with this piece. I think I see a person standing here, or a figure. All right, put that one over there. Ah, now this piece I do like a lot, and I do want to finish it. I believe, let me zoom in. Yeah, but this is, I think this started maybe late last year or early this year. So it's fairly new. Yeah, I like it. I will work on it, definitely. Okay, this one. Yes, this one was a surprise. And I think that I used this Bic, pretty sure. And the reason it's a surprise is because I didn't expect this level of quality to emerge from this mess. Happens sometimes, but didn't expect it with this one. But yet, there is a certain finish and polish that I appreciate. And so therefore I'm going to finish this one. And I think the orientation of this will be something like that. And somehow these are going to be connected. But it's all up in the air at this point because, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's too early a stage. These pieces that I say I don't know what's going to happen to them, I don't know what I'm going to do. When I say that, what I mean is I don't have any plan. There's no preliminary sketch or anything. It's not always the easiest way to go, and I don't necessarily recommend it to you, but you will do what you will do. I'm not sure if I would recommend just getting too far into a piece without knowing what you're doing, because it is headachy. You don't know. You know, you get really far into something, you spend a lot of time on it, and then just one long move and it's all messed up. Meaning that the composition's wrong or something goes awry. Okay. All right. This one I like. This one I will definitely finish. I think everything about this is good so far. I have a direction. I have outlines that need to be filled in. I think I used this pen. I think I used. All right, almost done here. What do we got? What's next? I really like this piece. This is one of my favorites. I'm definitely going to finish this. So I worked on this with this ballpoint pen, and this is a Sessions one that I worked on and stopped, I think, sometime last year. But I will restart. Will this be the one that I pick up next? Maybe. Yeah, that's a contender for the next one. What do we got? Ah. Well, this piece I also like a lot. Something that I may do either next or the time after next. When did I start this? Was it 2023? Yeah, lot to do, a lot to work on. So